point about the gig economy, which you can say is brilliant, amazing, you can work, but actually I think there's going to be different issues, and I wonder if that links more to us talking more about mental health in the metaverse, because when you worked for one person, even if you didn't like the culture or that you had to go in or you had to log in, log off, you kind of knew where your staple income was going to come from.
Right.
You did know that I'm going to have that. And for some people, that might have even meant that they knew how to plan for their retirement.
Yes.
Or a period in which they might not work. Let's not talk about retirement, because I think people don't get to retire anymore. It's like, but in that future where they might not work in the same way, where actually, so if you've got a gig economy, you actually have to have a lot of jobs. Some young people, some people in their 20s and 30s will have, firstly, many careers. They will constantly change. They will also sometimes have several jobs. And if you have several jobs, sometimes, now I don't know about you, but if when I was in my 20s and I was struggling to make ends meet, I didn't pay a pension for a number of years, because I was just like, oh, I can't afford to pay my pension. I'm going to pay my mortgage or to live, to pay my rent. And so actually, now I'm this old, I've actually got a deficit in a pension because I didn't pay it then. So if we move to this gig economy where people have lots of jobs, we've really got to do something to help people understand that at one point they might not work as much, in whether we call that retirement, working differently, but they need to think about saving for that time in their life, because it will all change. Our life was based on, we worked, we paid a pension, and then we stopped working, and then we had an income. Where if people don't work in that way, we've also got to address that issue. It's a boring one, but we've got to think about, how do we help people think about that? So all those young people doing hackathons, how many of them were putting aside a certain amount of that money, so that then when they got to 60 or 70 and they didn't want to work as much,